Good morning. My name is Maggie. Welcome to my channel, which is My Scattered Brain. I'm coming to you from My Scattered Brain. I'm getting ready to start Junk Journal Madness for June of 2025. If you don't know, Junk Journal Madness is a monthly event that is hosted by Susan at I Totally Love It. Now, typically she has a guest collaborator. So each month there's a new theme and there's a new guest collaborator. A theme is chosen randomly. And then there's a self-induced challenge to kind of learn new things and go outside of possibly your comfort zone and explore different materials and different things to make with those materials. For more information on that, you should go over to Susan's channel at I Totally Love It, and you can look up anything that has hashtag jjmadness. She also has a Facebook page, Junk Journal Madness, where a lot of the different makes are shared. So I invite you to do that. It's a friendly group. Susan and her followers are a friendly group of people as well. So you can get maybe a little more clarity, a little more details on her channel. So this month, the theme is remnants, leftovers, and or mashups. Now, remnants and leftovers to me indicate like I've been getting digitals and doing different projects, and now I have, a leftover from this project and a leftover from this project, and I'm going to combine them. So that's what it means to me. Now, due to monetary, ink, and memory constraints within my computer, I don't do digitals. So, and almost everything I do is from used, pre-used magazines, scraps. So almost everything I do already is a remnant. So for me, that leaves me with the option of MASHUP. And I'm struggling with that a little bit. So MASHUP, to me, again, means you take two seemingly unrelated items or themes, and then you put them together. And so, for an example, recently there was somebody had put on like a woodland steampunk type journal. And to me, that's like a mashup of two different ideas. Woodland is very, it's natural and nature and animals, and steampunk is very mechanical and, gears and binoculars and things like that. So, to me, those are two very contradictory things that were combined in that. So that's what mashup means to me. And really, if you think about steampunk is a mashup theme in itself. It's old Victorian stuff along with mechanical stuff in my head. So I'm struggling with that. I'm struggling with what two or three things I can put together that would be considered mashing it up. So I've thought of like handwriting and typewriting, black and white and color, or maybe like the 50s and the 80s. So those are both eras, but you would be mashing them up together. So I might do something like that. I'm not sure. The other challenge was to do a format of journal that you've never done before. And I wanted to show you this. I hope you can see the whole thing. It's kind of long. This is something that I found in my husband's family's stuff. It's from a bank. So what it is it's a snap folio. And it's got a second snap, I guess, in case everything gets thick in here. So it's adjustable in that way. It's made out of embossed I'm going to say it's like a cardboard, pressed cardboard. And inside are envelopes for all the different policies. So here's a big old envelope for life insurance. And these envelopes are made out of like almost like file folders. It's very heavy. Everything is kept together with a string. So there's auto insurance, accident, burglary, fire insurance, income tax records, deeds, savings accounts, and mortgages. So I love this. What I don't like about it is the pages don't turn so easily. So I'm not really sure how I would remedy that. I don't know if maybe loosening it would help them turn easier. Let me try that. Give it a little more room to move around. Or whether I should... So what I'm thinking is I might actually use this. The other option would be to duplicate it. See, that's a little looser. And so it actually moves better. I could probably put some kind of ring in there instead as well. Okay, I like how that moves. I like how that moves. So the format that I'm thinking about is use this, because otherwise it's just sitting around, and it's a really nice concept and it's already figured out. And then decorate each envelope and then within the envelope, maybe each envelope will have like a note card, a tag, a paper clip, something like that. I'm not quite sure how it's all going to come about. But, you know, they knew how to package things back then. I'm going to say this is from, oh, it says manufactured by Belmore Leather Goods. Is this leather? Huh. I might have to get out my saddle soap. Yeah, look, the prefix is 1950 whatever. All right, so I think just as an introductory, I think I'm going to go with this. And we're going to call it an envelope folio, because I think that's kind of what it is. Now on the back, there's 2 holes in order to keep the string continuous. And again, I might leave it like that, but I'm also thinking you could probably run the string and then have the string attached to a ring, and maybe not have this at all. And again, I'm gonna have to think of how I ultimately want it to work. But that is going to be the structure of my journal, which makes me wonder if I'm going to have to do this all sideways to fit it in the camera. Yeah, hopefully in the next one you'll be able to see what I've chosen as a theme, and follow along. I hope you have a great day. I hope you decide to join in. It's a lot of fun, and it's just kind of a new way of looking at being free to make your own journal, but also having some, quote, requirements that you impose on yourself in order to maybe change up the way you do things, or in order to help you explore new avenues and new ways of creating. Have a great day.